everyone, my name is Python and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Survival from Python's World. Guys, we're back up to date. We are back up to date. The pre-recorded episodes are finished and we are back from holiday. So I hope you guys had a fantastic week. I had a very good week. Yeah, guys, it was a very much needed break. So I'm back. I'm revitalized and ready to go. And oh boy, have I been working on the base since the last episode. Holy moly. So I decided to go ahead and just get some stuff done so we can progress through and get, you know, like I say, stuff's done. So yeah, but I'm starting off today underwater because there appears to be an iron golem down here. Yeah. So one of the things that happened is an iron golem spawned on top of the villager house there, and for whatever reason, it decided to go for a little bit of a swim underwater. Now, for whatever reason, apparently they don't drown, so that's a thing. But anyways, I'm down here also because I am trying to grab myself a bunch of kelp so we can put it in the super smelter. Well, not super smelter, the auto smelter. I don't really think it's classed as a super smelter just yet. I think super smelters are things where you get like 64 items at a time. Kind of like what Etho has on his world, right? So, yeah. But guys, if you're excited for today's episode, as always, our like rating would be very much appreciated. And a little bit of a special twist, I'm actually going to be live streaming part of this episode as well, because what I would like to do today, my friends, is I want to put the pedal to the metal and finally get both ocean monuments dug out. So what I've been doing off camera as well is trying to potion myself. I've been trying to go ahead and make a whole bunch of potions of invisibility. I want to try and make enough to last like 2 hours, because that is kind of how long I feel this thing is going to take, right? So, yeah. I think it should be a cool idea. So I'm going to go ahead and get some more kelp here. We're going to get these, you know, furnaces smelting again. And we'll go from there. And then we'll do a bit of a live stream. And there we go. Another inventory worth of kelp for furnace fuel. So let's go ahead and get all of these things placed in. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, 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 boom. And I think I'm going to get myself another inventory's worth and then put it in the smokers. So, yeah, should be a good time, huh? Oh, okay. Oh my god. Okay, that's totally full. That is literally totally full. Okay, wait. Right. We need to go ahead and sort that out. We have rather a lot of glass, apparently. That's pretty epic. Right, boom. There we go. More, please. Thank you. Appreciate you. Wow, I don't think I've ever had such a volume of glass. That's kind of amazing. I'm not even going to lie. Look at that. There's so much stuff backed up. It's actually going up in multiples of 3. That's kind of epic. Right, let's get you out of here. Wow, that just gave me a ton of XP too. Wow, okay. Apparently I had quite a lot. Damn. And here we go, my friends. The second inventory's worth of kelp. Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on here, my friends. Holy guacamole. So the rate in which we get kelp, or dried kelp more to the point, should go out the roof now. So let's go ahead and check this out. Yeah, look at that. Right, now, if all of the furnaces were smokers, then yeah, we'd be able to get this done quite a lot quicker. But yeah, apparently there's still a whole bunch of glass backed up. What's going on here? Oh my goodness me. Yep, we've got rather a lot here. Right, let's go ahead and get all the glass out and put it all in there. Do I have any more glass? No, I think that's just about it. Yeah. Woohoo! Oh, I love having good efficiency here, my friends. We are looking good. Right, so we're going to go to sleep. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to do a bit of a live stream. Now, the live stream is going to go up as Monday's video, and then this episode will go up as Tuesday's video. So, yeah, it might seem a little bit weird editing-wise or continuity-wise, but hopefully it all goes well. It has been a while since I've done a live stream, but I kind of feel like it would be the best idea in order to, you know, get all of this stuff done. So, yeah, we've got this entire monument to do, and then just the remainder of the other one to do. So, it should be a good time. So, hopefully you guys join me for that. I mean, obviously, like I say, the stream itself will go out as another video. So, you know, if you want to go and catch that, I will try to put a link to that on screen for you guys. But aside from that, my friends, I think we're just going to go ahead and get on with it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to do a live stream, and I will be back with you guys once the ocean monuments are dug out and there is only a floor of prismarine remaining, because that is all we want to have. Guys, hope you enjoy it, and yeah, I'll be back in a bit. Alrighty guys, so one live stream later and we have made a lot of progress. That is right, my friends. So, as you can see over here, what? Iron ingots. Okay, I'm not entirely sure why there's iron ingots floating around, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I can only assume an iron golem drowned or something. But guys, check this out. I can't go down very far, but this entire ocean monument is now dug out, and there's literally just a flat platform down the bottom. So what that means, ladies and gentlemen, is we are officially ready to actually make a guardian farm. However, there's one more bit of preparation work I need to do, and that involves putting in a large glass wall around the place. So basically, we're going to encase this big flat area with glass. I mean, aside from the top, so we need like glass walls, which is why I have been smelting an absolute ton of glass. Now, well, smelting sand to get glass. Now, one thing I don't know is just how much XP is within these furnaces, so I decided to go ahead and do this. So we got like an item in there. For whatever reason, the redstone wasn't working with the hoppers, so we'll put the hoppers back in just a second here, but I'm interested to see how much... Whoa. Damn, dude. Holy guacamole. Do we think we could get 30 levels? We've got 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. We did it, guys. We're back up to 30 levels. Absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. Now, guys, check this out. Look at how much dried kelp we now have, and look how much glass we now have as well. It's a little bit insane, isn't it? So, how's about we go ahead and make ourselves some more dried kelp blocks? We're going to try and make as many as humanly possible, because, of course, this stuff is always going to be useful when it comes to furnace fuels and the like. So, yeah, guys, check it out. We're going to wind up with a lot of blocks. This is kind of epic. Oh, yeah. Dude, this is going to do us for a long time. Damn, dude. Holy guacamole. Alright, and then we've got 10 left over, so we could probably just split it like that. So more than half a stack for each furnace. That is amazing. I am very happy with that. So, the next thing I want to do is I want to see how much of the walls the current supply of glass will fill. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave it clear glass, because otherwise we would need an unholy amount of dyes. And sadly, I don't have an unholy amount of dyes. So, yeah, we are literally just going to see how far we can go with our current supply of glass. So just over a double chest's worth of glass. We will see how far we can go with it. Now, I think it goes without saying what we're going to wind up doing. Oh, I've just noticed all of my armor is now repaired. That's kind of epic. Oh, I should have used it to repair my Silk Touch pick. That's right. During the live stream, my Silk Touch pick ran out. It's not broken, but it's ran out of durability. I should have repaired it, thinking about it. Oh, dear. Python. You rather messed that one up, didn't you? Anyways, yeah, I did goof things. I did goof up. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna put all of this stuff in here. Gonna take our shield off as well, and then we're gonna grab ourselves out an invis potion so we can get some stuffs going. There we go. Whole bunch of invis potions. Absolutely fantastic. And while we're up here, guys, check it out. Houdini, the stream, and you guys in the comments area combined were the ones who named this guy. So there we go. Houdini, the disappearing horse. Yes, because obviously when we were riding this guy, he disappeared a whole bunch of times. So it just kind of makes sense. So I'll tell you what else I'm going to do. I'm actually going to grab another invis potion just so we're prepared for a secondary round of invis. And then, yeah, like I say, we're going to see just how much of this we can actually encase in glass. Now, we're not going to do it all the way down to the seabed. We're only going to do it from the actual monument itself. So, ladies and gentlemen, invis potion has been taken. I am now a floating glass block. You'll love to see it. And all we're going to do is go way the heck down the bottom here. And we are going to start placing in some glass. Yeah, it is going to be a good time. And like I say, my friends, we're not doing it all the way down to the seabed. There is just no reason to do that. So that's why we're not doing it. So yeah. All right, so this is a top section here. Actually, no, we should probably keep the glass in there. Sorry, not... the glass, the dirt. We will keep the dirt in there, but we will mine out the corner dirt because we don't need the corner dirt anymore. We can start getting rid of these bad boys. And yeah, so what we're going to do, once all of the glass is in place, we're just going to wind up going way the heck away from this place. So all of the guys despawn, and then hopefully what should happen is everybody should wind up only spawning within the glass case. That should be what happens anyway. So yeah, all right, so there's all of that glass in. So what we've got to do is get back up here. And yeah, we've got ourselves a bit of a corner going on, which is fantastic. Now, I'm interested to see how much this is going to take up. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 22 blocks per column. So a stack of blocks, or just over a stack of blocks, will do 3 columns. Wow. Actually, that's kind of nuts when I think about it. But anyways, yeah, like I said, my friends, we're going to see just how far we can go with our current supply of glass. I don't think we're going to go anywhere near to the point of completing this thing. But I think we'll be able to make a very good amount of progress at the very least. So, yeah. All right, let's get on with it. Some of you guys may be wondering, well, Python, you have quite the surplus of prismarine. Why don't you use that to encase the Guardian farms instead? Well, the reason is actually very, very simple. I want to be able to see the Guardians spawn in. I want to see them as they spawn in and go to their untimely demise. Yes, I want to see them when they die. They have zapped me enough times. And fun fact, I actually died a couple times in the live stream due to those pesky little critter buggers. So, yeah, it will be very nice to get my revenge. Oh, yes, look at all of you lot. Yes, you're not going to be doing much killing anytime soon. Yes, I will be killing you. That's right, the shoe will be on the other foot. I'll be honest with you, I'm quite surprised at how far this glass has stretched so far. I've still got about half an inventory's worth full of glass, and then probably another half back at base as well. I was thinking I'd have to do quite a lot more digging. I mean, I'm going to need to do a fair amount of digging to get the amount of sand required to do this thing. And not only, you know, just for this monument, we need to do the other monument as well later down the line. But certainly for now, I'm quite surprised at how far this has stretched. So I'm pretty happy with that. It means I don't need to dig too much, I guess. So yeah, we're starting to get there, my friends, and it looks really tidy, to be honest with you. So yeah, I am happy. So, like I said, my friends, let's see just how far our current sand/glass supply will stretch, and I guess we'll go from there. And there we go, my friends, the last of our glass supply. Guys, check it out, though. Look how much progress we've made. We've got just over 3 of the walls done. So, yeah, that's actually not taken anywhere near as much as I thought it would. Like, I honestly thought the supply of glass we had would only do like 2 walls maybe, but no, 3 and a bit walls. I think that's a pretty good little start there, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm very, very glad we do have a desert sand mining area though, because that thing has been the MVP, like the dark horse MVP of the season so far, honestly. But yeah, guys, I'm really, really happy with that. I'm really happy with the progress we've made over there, and to be quite frank with you, I'm kind of tempted to just go ahead, get some more sand mining done, and just get that wall done. Then we'd have one of the monuments entirely encased in glass, and then we'd be good to go to do some stuffs there, right? So, I mean, why not? What? 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 Huh? Oh, hello. I was just going to say, I thought I heard a witch. Get out, son! What? Why is there a witch? What? That's so random. That's so random. Oh, you gotta love random happenings in the Minecraft world. Oh, jeez. Right, but yeah, like I say, I think what we're going to go and do is grab ourselves another one of our shovels from the tool chest back at the house base, and then we'll get ourselves another inventory's worth of sand, get that smelted up, and we're just going to get that wall done. I mean, as these episodes progress, I feel like progression rate is going to slow down because of just how big the area we're working with is. It's going to take a long time to do even the simplest of things, or what you might think would be the simplest of things. So, yeah. Anyways, we're going to grab this because, you know, like I say, efficiency 3 is still enough to insta-mine sand. So, yeah, let me just make sure we've got one more potion of invisibility left. I'm actually going to go ahead and dump that in here. And then, yeah, we can get ourselves 27 stacks of sand. Yes, that's what we're going to get. Sacks of sand. Alrighty guys, and only with about a third durability taken off the shovel, there's a full inventory's worth of sand. 27 stacks. Jesus Christ. Right, we need to get all of the hoppers put back on the auto smelters, and then we can basically AFK. You know, I don't know, I'm kind of thinking that what I should do is make like an AFK fish farm right next to the auto smelter. So, you know, while we're waiting for stuff to smelt, we could always be productive and get XP that way as well. You know, get fish for trading and all that kind of stuff. Get some books. So one of the theories that you guys came up with in the live stream that I mentioned is some of you guys were saying that if we had efficiency 5 plus conduit power plus aqua affinity, we might be able to insta-mine the prismarine underwater. Now, I don't know whether or not that is true, but if it is, then that would make digging out the second ocean monument so incredibly easy, it will actually make me cry of joy. Like, honestly, we're going to have to go ahead and give that theory a go. So, yeah, upon the point of getting aqua affinity, we're going to give that a go. So, yeah, I don't know. We have 31 levels. We could technically enchant right now if we want to. Well, I need to get the sand put away first. And then, yeah, maybe we could try to get aqua affinity on a book. That'd be kind of nice, wouldn't it? Alrighty, guys. That lapis that we had to leave behind before, I went ahead and dug it up. And we've got 31 levels on us. I've already checked what the book enchant is. And it's just a bit crummy. It's just flame. However, the diamond helmet here has respiration 3, which is already a pretty good enchantment as is. So, if we are extremely lucky, we may possibly get aqua affinity as well. No. Well, that was a complete waste, wasn't it? All right, well, what are we going to get next on a book? Sharpness 3, piercing. So, yeah, aqua affinity can, I'm pretty sure, come on any of the 3 tiers of enchants here. So, I feel like we've got a much higher chance of getting aqua affinity as we go along. But, yeah, that's a little bit sad. I mean, I think I'll make another helmet just to see what we get, just out of curiosity. I don't know, man. I'm not feeling that great about that enchant. What's that? Blast Protection 4. That is pretty nice, but it's not something we particularly want or need. Right, now then, one thing I am interested in is this thing. It's got Respiration 2. I could technically upgrade it to Respiration 3. That could be a cool idea, but I think what I want to do for now is just sort of save my levels up for now so I can keep enchanting until I get aqua affinity, just because I think that's a good idea. However, one thing I do want to do, kinda, is I want to put mending on my Guardian's Demise. Wow, it only costs 3 levels? Jesus Christ, that's actually super cheap. Well, there we go, my friends. I'll take that any day. A little bit of mending. Guardian's Demise amazing trident can now start repairing itself. That, my friendos, is very nice. Cool. All right, guys. Well, like I say, at this point, we're just sort of waiting for the glass to smelt. But I guess as we go along, we can start, you know, actually getting some of this stuff done. So we've got no armor on still, so we should be pretty good to go. So let's just carry on, shall we? I want to see how much of this we can get done. Hopefully the whole lot. And you want to know one of the best ways of repairing your trident or any tool whatsoever is probably trading. There we go. All the trading now belongs to me. Right, I'm hoping that we can keep going with this. So we've got a whole bunch of wheat here. That's obviously pretty nice. All right, and then we've got a few pumpkins here. And we have a few melons. Aha. Pretty cool. Oh, whoa. Did you see that? The freaking durability just freaking shot up. It didn't go up in like slight increments like it normally does. It literally just like poofed way the heck up. Okay, that's kind of epic. I like that a lot, my friendos. Look at that. It's nearly fully repaired. Although then again, this thing doesn't have that much durability. 250. Okay. So yeah, about 6 times less than a diamond pickaxe. So yeah, anyways, we're looking pretty good. We've got a whole bunch more emeralds here, which is very, very nice. And honestly, guys, I'm just literally just waiting for this stuff to smelt. So I'm just sort of finding random stuff to do here and there. So I'll tell you what, why don't we go ahead and do the comment question of the video? Why not? So Azan Amjad Vlogs says, Python, will you ever work on the Season 1 and Season 2 parts of the world again? Love your vids. Hey man, appreciate the kind words as always. And yeah, absolutely. I think a lot of you guys seem to forget that, you know, I will go back there at some point. But for now, I am very, very, very much enjoying this project that I am working on currently. It is probably my favorite project in the world so far, and I very much look forward to seeing what kind of progression we can make with this thing, what sort of stuffs we can build, how technologically advanced we can go with it, all that kind of stuff. I think it's going to be fantastic, but that is not me saying that I'm never going to go back to Season 1 and Season 2. Like, I'm not saying I'm never going to go back to Flora Valley. I'm not saying I'm never going to go back to the jungle campsite or the secret base or anything like that. You know, this is a long-lasting / infinite Let's Play. The only reason I would ever start a new world is because a new update kind of forces you to. And I don't know, man. With full releases, I don't really anticipate that ever being the case again. However, I could be wrong, but at the moment, I just don't think that's going to happen. So, yeah, I mean, this is the world I'm staying on for the rest of my days until something happens that warrants a new world. So, yeah, you know, anything and everything is, you know, within the realms of possibility here. You know, nothing is off limits, as I have kept saying from the start of the series. You know, it's just a case of patience, really. And what I feel like doing, like at the moment, I just feel like working on this place because it's actually kind of awesome and it's starting to shape up together real nice, like, you know. So, yeah, just patience, really. Just patience. Just have a bit of patience and I'll probably get back there eventually once I feel like doing so. Alrighty, guys, we've got 54 more glass blocks and that should be enough to fill in the entire rest of the 4th wall here. Therefore, fully encasing this ocean monument, or what was an ocean monument, in glass. Oh, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go ahead and wrap up this episode right here. I want to thank you guys for watching. It has been a very long one for me, especially considering the live stream as well. But if you guys have enjoyed today's episode and all the progress we've made, then please do be sure, as always, to drop a like rating, hit the subscribe button, and ding that bell if you guys don't want to miss out on future content. But that's going to wrap it up for now, my friends. It is me, the Pythonator with the floating sword. I've always been magic. I know it, my friends. But I want to thank you guys for watching. As always, have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.